What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 21 of the IncntrolGaming podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Ole, and joining me for this very special big E3 2019 preview. To my right, I've got Alan, I've got Michael, and of course, got Patrick right on the edge there. So we're coming at you, very special location, guys, you know.
Yeah.
We're doing this E3 preview for 2019 from the Fox and Hound.
It's cold. That's why I was sitting like this, bruh.
It's pretty cold.
No, but the shots did a pretty good job.
They helped.
Young
They
shots.
warmed the chest a little bit.
With a fake last piece of pizza. So it don't
Trying to
look
make it
sprout.
look, yeah. We all got our drinks in front of
You're
us.
hungry though. You wanna eat the last lettuce.
But yeah, so we're really excited. We're going to be covering every conference for this E3, and what we thought we'd do is have a preview of every single conference, the games that are confirmed to be there, as well as rumored games that are going to appear, and we're going to cap off with the third-party section, which roughly doesn't fall under any specific
The mic's on, huh?
conferences. It should be on. We're
The
good.
mic's on.
We're good.
The mic's on.
We had this problem before, guys, so you gotta give us a bit of
Bear
a
with
chance.
us.
Yeah, bear with us. So I think that's it for intro and housekeeping. Why don't we start ahead?
EA!
Gentlemen, let's
Might as well
begin
dive right in.
with EA, which is happening on Saturday. This Saturday, which is what day is that Saturday? That's gonna be the 9th?
9th of June.
9th of June. We have EA Play live stream, sorry. It's actually, they're not holding a conference, so they're gonna be holding a live stream sitting
That's
down.
a cop out, bruh. Cop out.
Yeah, so you're kind of upset that it's actually, they're not having a
Bruh,
conference?
E3 is tradition. If you can't come to E3, I don't care what you have, bruh. This is when you mess up, but you come through. This is FIFA 20, bruh. 20. This is your time to say, hey,
I
two
feel
decades.
I feel like I was late on the sarcasm.
No, but bruh, like these ones, bruh.
Strong
You
shot.
can't
yeah,
start
yeah.
telling me that you're gonna do a live stream now. You come through, you have your stage set up, go on stage live, show me your stuff. This live stream nonsense, bruh.
So there's going to be live streams for every kind of single game that EA is looking to focus on. So what they have in their lineup is FIFA 20, all the sports stuff as you'd expect, Madden 20 as well. This is more for me and Patrick. Battlefield 5 updates.
Oh, yeah, I'm hyped
we're
about
expecting
that.
more information about new maps, new weapons, a new theater of war, which is rumored to be the Pacific. A trailer just dropped a couple of hours ago. We're recording this on a Wednesday. That kind of previewed the new maps that we're gonna get. So hopefully we get a deep dive into that, isn't it?
Another thing about Battlefield 5, I mean, I was speaking about this earlier, and it released on fire.
Yeah.
Battlefield was a shit show when it came out.
Bugs galore,
But
server problems.
now that it's finally in, I mean, you can call it out of testing stage, because it felt like a game that was out in beta.
It did.
Yeah, but then now that it's in full-fledged mode and everybody's focusing on Battlefield 5, I think that we're in a good place.
An okay place.
I think
Because
no, I
Modern
think it's a
Warfare is
good-
coming, bruh. You're an
I think
okay
it's a good
place.
I think it's a good place because the maps are brilliant and the gameplay has gotten better.
The
And they
gameplay's
seem
superb.
to have listened to the players. But the fact of the matter is that it's taken a
Too
year.
long. Well, not a year now.
Well,
It's been about 7 months.
7 months to
We've
release
got
a map.
one new map.
So
far.
not a
One
day.
new map.
For an online game,
Yeah, it's
that
terrible.
type of support.
Yeah, it's been terrible. So I think Dice.
That's Anthem, like.
I think Dice during this EA Play
But I'll
live
take the
stream
win.
have a lot of
I'll
work to
take
do.
the win no matter how late the win gets.
Yeah, I agree
Okay.
with you.
Yeah.
We've
What do you
also-
want? What do you want to see though? What are you guys hoping to
Star
see?
Wars. Let's go to that. Star Wars. Alan,
Wars.
talk to me about what you hoping we get to see from the Star Wars part of this.
I mean, I want to see a good action game, but with elements that was
Louder,
there
bro.
in Knights of the Old Republic. You know, some good story, some decision making, really emphasizing the point of like trying to be on the light side or the dark side, or that balancing act. You know, not necessarily in terms of your player, but like what's going on in the world around you. Because this is the Star Wars game. You know what I mean?
That we've been wanting. Single
We've
player
been-
only. You know.
for years,
Yeah.
because you know we've had either whether it be like a full battle royale type of thing, or you know the Knights of the Old Republic, which is how many years ago at this point? You know, a very good story elements
Online
type of game.
campaign with legends.
And not only that, but we lost out the game. What's it called? One
Amy
hours
Hennig's
cancelled.
Ragtag.
13,
Ragtag.
13,
Yeah.
oh,
No, Ragtag. Amy Hennig's game. Yeah.
just so
Oh,
sad.
no, but we lost 13-13.
We lost
13-13,
13-13,
yeah.
but that was before EA had the Star Wars license.
Oh,
so we
okay.
lost Ragtag.
But as in,
Yes.
this has been something we've been waiting for a long time.
Yeah.
So even when that was cancelled, that's something we've been, yearning for.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll get to see that in this new game.
And as well, there'll be a section on Apex Legends Season 2.
Yo!
So I know a lot of people out there playing Apex, so you probably want to tune in for that.
Can I
Good
give you
game.
some? Can I give you some stats on, not really stats, but some info on that Apex thing though? So our last guest, Dennis, told me about this. Dennis the kid, that Apex has one of the best ping systems in any online game.
does,
You
it
can
does.
ping anything.
So yeah, we have Apex Season 2 as well, which should be pretty cool to get a look at. New heroes, maybe a new map potentially. We'll have to wait and see what happens during the EA Play live stream. So moving along, we have Microsoft, who is following after EA. So I'll kind of quickly just run through the things we're kind of expecting maybe, and then you guys, we can have a conversation from there. So
Look at
naturally,
Michael, so excited.
we're expecting an unveiling of next-gen systems potentially, Lockhart and Anaconda. Lockhart is rumored to be the lower-powered system, whereas Anaconda is expected to be the much more powerful kind of big, beefy system that Xbox will be pushing. On top of that, we're also expecting to get details about Project xCloud, which is going to be Microsoft's solution to streaming games, kind of like PS Now or Google Stadia. So we're expecting information on that. Possible beta that will be announced as well. In terms of games, which is the most important thing naturally, we're probably going to be looking at stuff like, you guys can stop me whenever you want.
Can I stop you now?
Go ahead.
I was so excited, man.
What are you excited about, though?
In terms of games.
In terms of games,
yeah.
I was so excited, bro. When I heard there'll be 14 first
14
party.
first
No,
party.
but there has to be.
When I heard there was 14 first party games, I said, you know what? That's a good look. We've been saying
Games.
Microsoft need games, first party games, and now not only do they show up to E3, but they have a new console they might show, maybe, and
Maybe.
14 new first party games.
From developers who have shown their metal already.
Quite well,
That's just
except
exciting.
Propulsion.
I mean, everyone tells me, Michael, everyone tells me, Michael, Xbox don't have exclusives. I say those days are gone.
Okay, so let's talk about a couple of exclusives. So obviously we're going to get an update on Halo Infinite. It's probably going to be like the marquee title for Xbox, which they're going to be promoting. I don't know who plays a lot of Halo over
Obsidian
here.
make
I think-
amazing games. bro.
Obsidian as well.
Path of Exile on PC. Oh my days.
I think Halo. If we're shown Halo in the engine of the next gen, will
Yeah.
look absolutely fantastic.
Gears also with the
Gears
horror
5,
aspect.
yeah, we're getting Gears 5 as well, which
I think Fable is a big deal.
yeah,
I
Fable.
think
It would be what I'd be
Fable
most
is a
excited
big deal.
for if they pull it off well.
Fable, which is obviously heavily rumored, pretty much guaranteed that it's being made by Playground Games, who are the developers of Forza Horizon series. So to see them switch from making, what is essentially an arcade open world racing game to making something like an RPG like Fable will be really
Some of the
interesting
environments
to
on
see
next
how
gen.
that'll work out.
I just want to see what Obsidian have. Trust me, Obsidian for me, that's all I want to see.
I don't think we'll see Obsidian because they are focusing on the Outer Worlds right now, right? Outer Worlds, which is like their last multi-platform game.
If I
So
see
I don't
anything,
think-
that's where my heart is. Because as a developer, for me, those guys, RPG greatness.
Patrick, what do you think we'll see something from Ninja Theory?
I'm not too sure, to be honest.
They probably will. It'll be like
I
3 years later.
think it's also in a situation where the Microsoft conference is very pow and whoo, and there are a lot of fireworks, and Spencer comes out and he's
And
talking.
then Battletoads t-shirts.
Oh yeah, exactly. He might even give us Battletoads. But the thing is that I think at this point you have to deliver something that you are very sure of, and I don't know if Ninja Theory You think Ninja Theory wants to give something out?
Well, the rumor
Maybe.
is with Ninja Theory that they are working on a multiplayer game that couldn't find a publisher a couple of years ago and got canned. So they're resurrecting that idea.
And their
under
last project
Microsoft.
was
Hellblade.
Hellblade.
Listen, Hellblade, whatever.
Hellblade was awesome.
Let's just
Hellblade was
acknowledge.
a really good game.
Let's acknowledge that Microsoft have shown up for E3.
Well, we need to see the games first. before
They're
we
here.
go too crazy.
They're here.
For the
I
record,
think they're here.
Let's give them
let's
something.
see, let's see,
They
let's
are
see.
here. They didn't
No,
run
no,
away.
they're actually the only people that are going to be there live.
Yes.
Nintendo always does live
Let's
stream.
give credit
so-
where it's due.
No. As a
The major
console,
three.
type of thing.
They
They
came-
are the only ones left.
I saw beautiful visuals.
God
Last
damn.
of Us 2 looked like a movie. I was like, wow.
To be fair-
now you're not there.
I understand the point that you're coming from, but I think that the big deal here is that they may show us a couple of games that we've never seen before on their next generation engine.
Yeah, and I think for me the big one is The Initiative, which is a brand new studio that they started setting up about a couple years ago. They seem to be hiring some very good talent. We have absolutely no idea what this game is from The Initiative, so I'm really interested in new IP. and
It'll
kind
all
of
be
see what
running
they
on
have.
next gen
Well,
in-engine.
I don't know.
But
I don't know.
Here's,
I think.
here's the thing. Here's
I
the
don't think
thing.
they're gonna show us
There's
anything
been
that-
just to kind of maybe wrapping up the Microsoft section is there's been a very big rumor coming from Brad Sams, who's an inside Microsoft guy, that every single game for the next 3 to 4 years is going to be compatible across every single Xbox system.
Because
so
Microsoft
none of these
believes
exclusives
in
are
everyone.
looking potentially to be specific to the next Xbox.
Anaconda.
Which presents an interesting conversation in terms of, are we going to be playing games that are shackled by the Xbox One? You know what I mean? Because we're all looking forward to that next leap with the CPUs and the GPUs.
Yeah.
But if you're still creating games that have to cater to Xbox One S, I mean even X to a certain extent, but if you're still catering towards games in that extent, how
I
much
think
of a leap
X
can
is
you make?
easier, but yeah.
X is
With the
easier,
S,
but yes.
definitely,
So it'll be interesting to see kind of improvements that their next gen games show, because
But-
they're still tethered
Exactly.
to the S.
But I just want to say again, this is not me taking slight at Sony. But for me, as a gamer, E3 is important. Come back to E3. E3 for us has always been that show. You can have PSX, PAX, Quizza, what?
PSX is WrestleMania.
No, but my point is,
PSX
guys,
is
no.
WrestleMania.
Let's respect E3. Consoles have been killed and have resurrected at E3. E3 for me is that thing. And you not coming there, I'm not gonna let you off. I'm gonna say, guys,
It's a big stage.
because even Nintendo showed us that
After
that
Wii U, we're like, come on. What
they
next?
showed us that
everybody was
and
like,
we
what the
killed
hell is
them. I saw the Vita at E3. PlayStation 3 for E3. So I'm not gonna just act like it's fine.
And there are a lot of moments
Yeah.
at E3
Yes.
where you can really deliver how much it's meant to your company. as
Final
well.
Fantasy
To
7.
your developers.
Final
I remember
Fantasy
last
7
year,
was shown on the
we
PS3.
scrutinized Square Enix for coming and not showing anything.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's
exactly.
bad enough.
Exactly.
A console maker not showing anything.
It's not good enough.
This is a big deal.
It's a big
I
deal.
think it's a big
So
deal.
I understand, I respect Sony. I'm not saying they don't know what they're doing, but the same way we crucify people for not showing up,
Or not doing well.
We
we're
love
not doing
E3
well.
though. That's the
We
thing.
do love
love-
E3.
we love
Because it's
E3,
the
yeah.
thing.
love it.
And the
gaming
minute
We
we
stay up
start,
till 4 a.m.
the minute
This
we
is a
start
big deal.
doing this, no one else will come. It'll just be, spread out throughout the year. There'll be no excitement for us as gamers to say, this is when I'll know what I'll be playing at the end of the year.
Okay, let's move on from the politics of E3 itself onto Bethesda, who are going to follow Microsoft. So this one, to be specific, Todd Howard did confirm no Elder Scrolls
Of course,
and
useless.
I think we can skip this whole
no
section.
Elder Scrolls and no
I'm not
Starfield. They revealed Starfield last year, which is their new space opera RPG coming. They said that's not going to present it. Presumably, those are next-gen games. But in that sense, we're still going to get a look at Doom Eternal. We're still going to get a look at Elder Scrolls Online. I think you played that.
Oh, that's lit.
I've delved
haven't
into
played
Elder
online
Scrolls,
yet.
not that deep,
Yeah.
but I loved Doom. I will say that.
Elder Scrolls Online is lit. That's why I give them credit. That's not even them, but still, it's dope.
Yeah, Wolfenstein Youngblood, which is a sequel to Wolfenstein. What was the last Wolfenstein? Not New Order.
Yeah, I'm sure that's lit as well.
That's a co-op
It's a
game
new
as well.
One
You're-
thing I want to know is that how long did it take to develop Elder Scrolls?
Skyrim?
Yeah, Skyrim.
I mean, what, a couple years because they made Fallout 3.
The
They made
engine
Fallout
is
3.
dead.
But we've been riding on that
They
platform.
said they're gonna upgrade it.
The engine is dead.
16
Between
times the
Bethesda
detail.
and Square
76.
Enix, just drop the engine.
Fallout 76.
We're expecting updates to Fallout 76 as
Oh.
well. That game was an absolute
Oh, they're gonna
disaster.
come out. They're gonna come out and
So,
For the
apologize
2%
for
of people
about.
still playing,
yeah.
who cares?
Todd Howard.
They're gonna apologize for 3 minutes on stage.
Todd Howard and his 16 times the detail promises.
Maybe 6, maybe
I'm
6.
not- that's
No,
generous,
5.
that's
Okay, I'm gonna give him
generous.
5 minutes
I'm
of
gonna give him 30
apologizing.
seconds. That's about it.
So yeah, pretty much, and I think that's pretty much it for Bethesda. Going right into the conference following Microsoft, we're gonna have Ubisoft, which Ubisoft, always a fun time, always a fun conference, wacky, crazy. So the things that we're expecting to see primarily is Watch Dogs Legion, which has already been leaked. It's set to take place in London. Apparently, you will be able to recruit any NPC in this game to become part of your hacking army, which presents a myriad of problems that I already have with
Sounds
that
like
in terms of
chaos.
copy
Sounds
paste
like
design.
nonsense.
So that's gonna be fascinating to see. I wish I had the description on the page about this.
So
keep
is
talking,
it a-
guys. Keep
it's a
talking.
Give us a
situation
new
where
IP.
Any NPC can be recruited by you, and this NPC
Yes,
has got a voice
apparently,
actor.
according to what the description of the game says, it leaked on Amazon UK, so there's a product description of the game, and you will be able to recruit any NPC, all with individual voice lines and voices, which I believe is a bunch of BS.
That makes
but
me
that's
think
what
of like
they're saying.
MGS Peace Walker or something.
Exactly.
You
That's
can
a
get
great
you can
point.
get
That's
any
a great
soldier,
point. That's a
but
great
so
point.
what?
Yeah.
Do you remember when we saw the first trailer, the first trailer for
Watch Dogs 1, yeah.
Watch Dogs
Remember that?
1, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel about this.
I really did not enjoy Watch Dogs 1, but I absolutely...
No, because it was a lie.
I absolutely adored
Blatant
Watch
lie.
Dogs
Watch
2.
Dogs 2
I,
was a-
No,
I don't
was
know
a
how
game,
you guys felt
No,
about Watch Dogs 2,
I'm
but I thought
saying-
it was a
What you're saying is
super-
like what was shown, what you're expecting to
Exactly.
see, and what was delivered.
Watch Dogs is still my biggest disappointment of this generation. Watch Dogs 1.
I still
I
remember the
remember
trailer.
we
I still
presented
remember the trailer.
versus
to be
what-
honest.
Yeah, I remember I
watched it
went
so
to a
many
friend's
times.
I'll
house one
disagree.
day and they put it on. And I'm like, is this MGS? I mean, sorry, not MGS.
What's
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Like the old Grand Theft Auto, and they're like, no, this is Watch Dogs. I'm like, this can't be true. Like, no.
So that's how I feel about
It
this.
was, yeah.
And when you say big disappointment, I don't disagree, but I'm just saying don't forget that games like Anthem exist. So
Just to quickly read the exact description of this NPC thing, because I find it fascinating, is play as anyone. Every individual you meet in the open world has a full set of animations, voiceover, character traits, and visuals that are generated and guided by gameplay systems.
I
So
heard
we're gonna
the
have
word
to-
Every
generated.
NPC. Oh look.
what's that game with space?
No
Man's
Man's Sky.
Sky.
No Man's
That's
Sky.
procedural
Yeah, No Man's
generation.
Sky.
I guess it's a kind
Anyone
of,
you need will be
Generated.
generated.
That's all I can
all right, we're also
Like every
expecting
planet you
to.
come to is different.
We're also
We've heard it
expecting
before, man.
If
to get a good look at Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Patrick, I think you can talk about this more than anyone else as the big Ghost Recon fan in this.
Third-person military shooters are dead, guys, and I'm kind of sad about it because Wildlands was a good game. It wasn't a great game. It wasn't a bad.
I know
game.
you really liked it.
You
platinumed
liked
it.
I platinumed it, but then the thing is, I platinumed it because, like, I think the systematic repetition of the game just kept me going, and I thought that there was more to build on that because there were a lot of guns that kept being released. There were a lot of gear, skins that kept being released. So I was just like, this is okay. And when you played it online, it was a good game. And I thought I would build on that. Ghost Recon Breakpoint is online only. All I hear is The Division.
Wait, what?
the new one,
Yeah.
Online only.
it's a
The
next.
military
Wait,
shooter.
as in that trailer with the Punisher. Like,
A
am I
military
getting it right?
shooter.
Wait.
It's an online game, and I've heard. Well, I saw some things on Reddit about people saying that when they played the beta, not the beta, but the people who are allowed to play like the release
Pre-alpha.
Yeah, the pre-alpha. Is that some guy had experiences where he shot a guy in the head twice or 3 times, and I don't think a military shooter is supposed to go through that. So for me, I think it's dead.
So Microsoft have won E3.
We're also expecting probably potentially a new Mario Rabbids. I don't think any of us played that first game. Splinter Cell is the big one for me. I really have been dying to play a new Splinter Cell.
You know
I haven't
when you
played a
guess-
Splinter Cell since, I believe, Chaos Theory. Was Chaos Theory the last one on
Blacklist.
the PS2? I never played Blacklist. I never played
I'm not sure I
Conviction.
I played
So
Blacklist.
I'm really hoping that we get a new Splinter Cell entry. It's been about 7 years.
Guys,
It
Well,
needs to be
I
the
mean,
OG
guys-
style, though.
Yes.
Not
But
this
guys,
new-
Yeah,
I
not
think
this new crap.
we've been hoping for a Splinter Cell since what 2013, 2014. You hope enough, one day it'll come. I don't know if it's.
Well, I
gonna be-
mean, they snuck him in. Which game was it?
Ghost Recon.
Ghost
Yeah,
Recon.
Ghost Recon. So
You do a mission with
That
Yeah,
guy's,
you know
that
it's
guy's
not
the
there.
fake Solid Snake. Next.
We're also gonna probably get updates to the Division 2 and Rainbow Six. So all you guys out there who play those games,
That's dope.
look forward to that. That's gonna be pretty cool. Elite multiplayer roller derby game, similar in concept to Rocket League, is apparently also being developed by Ubisoft. No name attached to this game. We just have a few leaks. So hopefully we're gonna get a full info blog about that. Moving along, we have Square Enix.
Square
Wait, did we
Enix.
just say moving along?
Yes.
So we're not looking at what's it called? The game of the talking pig.
What game is that?
Oh,
Yeah,
Beyond Good and-
the big
Beyond-
game. What are you
Beyond
saying?
Good-
Oh,
I'm not
yeah,
showing it. I'm
Beyond
not
Good
showing
and
it.
Evil is confirmed to not be at E3, so that's
Then
kind
I'm
of
Once
definitely
again,
gonna watch it.
Microsoft has won
Definitely gonna watch it.
E3.
So moving along to Square Enix,
Beyond Good and Evil
very
2021,
little
maybe.
information, very few leaks about this, but we do know for a fact that the long-awaited Avengers project to begin with is finally going to be showcased of this game. Guys, talk to me. What are you? Just to lay it out there, we know that it's going to be a games as a service, which is already throwing red flags for me.
I'm scared.
We know that it's going to be an online multiplayer co-op game. We know that you're going to be able to possess different Avengers. I think the rumor is there's going to be about 4 to 6 Avengers that we get to pick from. Very story heavy. But that's kind of like the foundation that we know about this game.
Can I just chime in for one piece? I would like to say one thing. Anything to do with the Infinity Stones, this whole Marvel MCU, is always cancerous. It's always bad. It's bad. They ruined Marvel vs. Capcom with this same thing. And any game, what's the name of that game? What did they say it's going to be?
For now, it's just called The Avengers.
The Avengers.
Yeah.
Anything to do with that is horrible.
You know what's coming.
And it's going to be horrible.
You know
Anything
it's
to do with Thanos, Infinity Stones will be bad. So
coming.
let it come out. I will be on my Switch playing. What's that?
Marvel Ultimate
Marvel.
Alliance.
That's what I'll be playing.
I'm hyped for that.
This Infinity Stone nonsense.
I think
Miss me.
we don't know if the Infinity Stones are involved. There's no story.
Oh,
to
when you hear Avengers,
but I think you're being a bit too premature with your
You know what I
assessment.
really hope? I really hope that it's a situation where if it's a games as a service and you can
It is.
select, no. If it's a games as a service where you can select a hero and you're all just go, and it's story based, I really believe that they can make something that is unique. If all 4 of us can select a hero, and then you're following
Based on
a
4 to
story,
6
The reaction
heroes.
is how I feel, you know. To
Based
be
on
honest.
4
4
to
to
6,
6
bro. And this was before they got the
We're
license to
talking
X-Men.
20.
I
I'm
think
all
it
on
can be
board.
unique. I think it can be unique, but not great. The
Bomb.
fact that
This
it's
is a
service.
bomb.
I-
This is a bomb.
I have a bit of
You think
faith
it's a
because
bomb?
Marvel games have been really good at licensing
Exactly.
and picking developers. We've seen what they've
I don't know
for
if it can
Marvel
be that
Ultimate
bad.
Alliance, Spider-Man.
Yeah, but that was
they've
before
got-
Disney, bro.
I don't think this game is.
That's
gonna
when
be
you
terrible.
could put the X-Men and do all this stuff. Now, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, that's staying on life. Literally, it's going to be MCU stuff, which is nonsense. This game, how many characters do you say?
rumored 4 to 6.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the thing is,
But if it's story based,
Yeah, right. You know,
Bro,
Black
even
Panther
if
is
it's
out,
story
right?
based,
You know,
4
Ant-Man
to
is out,
6.
it's like
4 to 6.
no.
That's not even Wakanda. Bro,
I definitely
4 to
agree.
6.
Ultimate Alliance is where I'm at.
4
That-
to
that's
6.
where to look.
We'll see. We'll have to see. Let's move along before we get bogged down in the world of Infinity Stones and Thanos and everything.
Let's talk about some material.
Alan and
Let's talk
especially
about some
Patrick.
material.
Alan, maybe you
Oh,
can start us off. Talk to me
Final
about
Fantasy
Final
7.
Fantasy 7 remake. What are you hoping that we actually get to see at Square Enix?
Hoping
presentation?
we'll see a good game. That's. I mean, you know, for me, it's my favorite game of all time. So I'm not expecting anything that's going to beat that. But I mean, like as a game, even if they provide something that's like an 8 out of 10, I'll be like beyond, the moon happy.
Yay.
So I'm just looking forward to seeing what they're actually going to show, like what are the changes they're going to implement. I mean that's the biggest
Only
aspect.
worried about
Balancing
one thing.
the episodic structure. It's
I'm only worried about
How
one
did
thing.
you? How did you feel, Patrick, about the trailer? Before you talk about your worries, the state of play, Final Fantasy VII. It
The
was very
Final-
short.
It looked
but like
it looked really good.
Yeah,
it looked
I
really
thought
good
the
for me.
same.
It looked like something that is gonna be on PS4, but it will really spread its wings on PS5.
Shine on this.
Can I just add
But,
into that?
yeah.
Just try to be very mature. State of you asked about which trailer?
the state of
State of
play.
play.
You mean the one with Tropic Thunder, Barrett?
Oh, how do people hate Barrett? Why do people hate Barrett?
I've seen a bit of pushback to that. Barrett.
Yeah, why do you hate
I
Barrett?
Have you heard the man's voice? Oh, I'm gonna watch you buy out with a knife bomb.
He sounds like a 1930s black man. Like it's ridiculous.
It's so hard to comment on this because
Yeah.
I mean, you know as well as me.
Don't know
this is what
voices,
he's
right?
like. No, as in this is what he's like.
Yes.
Like he
This is
sounds
who he
that
is.
he's
Yeah.
literally based off of Mr. T.
That's-
First of all.
Yeah.
Listen,
And
that's
then
a
he's
valid
portrayed
point.
that way, so
But
it's
in the game, spoiler, Cloud dresses up as a woman. Will they have that very same scene?
Yes,
Surely,
In the exact same way with all the buff guys? They will
He's
not.
not that buff.
The guys
Cloud
that were
wasn't
buff,
buff.
the guys
Cloud
around
wasn't
him,
buff, he was
the-
ripped.
The guys that
He
wanted
was
him.
just him and Aaron.
No, the guys
Him
that
and-
wanted him were buff.
They were normal.
They were.
They were normal. What do you say? Barrett's the only buff guy. Anyway,
I'll show you.
we're going
Okay,
to
look. All I'm saying
Close
is
us
that
off on
my,
FF7.
my only worry. Look, FF7 in terms of visuals and the odd vocal.
Tropic Thunder.
I'm pretty worried about the gameplay. I can't lie about that. It's been bugging me. I don't know if The Witcher got it right when it comes to an open world swordplay, and I'm trying to think of any other game that is gonna have fast-paced swordplay with guns and magic. Materia.
Just let you
I
pick.
think that's the problem though, where it's so
it's
easy
a
for us to
difficult
compare
balance.
to FF15. If it's going to be like 15, it's going to be crap. That's just fact.
No, but it's a
Old
different
circle.
director. It's a different
Yeah,
director.
exactly.
It's a different director. So
it's
they
a different
want-
director, but I think
they
that's
won't
the
use
problem.
the
Like when
same-
we look at it, when we hear action, we attribute it to that. You know what I mean? And that's not the only way of having an action game. You need to look at it as saying you have action RPGs as The Witcher.
What's
So
wrong
if you
with
can play
turn-based?
like that,
Why can't it
with
just
the
be
material system,
turn-based?
fingers crossed.
I think there's a happy medium between turn-based and action-oriented that can be fused together.
Because that's what it looks like.
Yes,
That's exactly what it
that's what I
looks
was
like.
coming to say. I think it kind of looks like
ATB
that.
bars.
Yes.
Aggressively for your magic and for your summoning.
Exactly.
I'm down with that.
I think that's a
So
fair
we'll
hybrid.
see. We'll see what they
have to
show.
wait.
just have
I
to
think
see
we're
Hey,
expecting
there's some
a
good
blowout.
games there, bro.
Babylon's Fall as well. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that new kind of weird cyberpunky
No.
RPG from. Okay, so I'm pretty excited for that, as well as I believe Square are gonna publish Dying Light 2 as
Hey!
well, which has been a long time coming. Michael,
That would be
I know
lit,
you
bro.
like the first Dying Light. a
Yo,
lot, so-
Dying Light, bro. Dying Light is dope. It's scary. It's fun. It's actiony.
We got a reveal last year, I believe.
Yeah, and I was hyped because I think it's gonna be dope, bro. Like Dying Light is solid.
Can I say my Hail Mary for Square Enix? A sunrise and someone speaking in Japanese.
What?
FF16. A character.
That's never happening.
But first
That's
of all,
never
let's cancel out the racism right there and just say that this is not
That's a fair
happening.
start.
FF7
I think
first.
FF7 is gonna be the priority. You can't tell me
It
they're
is
not working
the
on the next.
priority.
Yeah, I think that's
sure.
that's
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so our last conference that we are gonna cover obviously is Nintendo, who are obviously not holding a live press conference as usual. They'll be having their pre-recorded Nintendo Direct video. I know that doesn't make you happy, but in terms of, let me just maybe run through a bunch of these games that we're hoping / we know will be there. Bayonetta 3 for me is a big one. We're hoping that's going to be there.
For sure.
Platinum Games, amazing. Bayonetta 1 and 2 are fantastic. Animal Crossing, I know you. Do you play
No,
Animal
I don't.
Crossing?
No.
So Animal Crossing, and maybe there's some of you guys out there who like Animal
And
Crossing.
you farming.
Pokemon Sword and Shield as well is slated to be showcased there. We have Super Mario Maker 2, which is obviously coming in July. Zelda Link's Awakening, which is basically a remake.
I love Zelda.
You know me, I've only played Breath of the Wild as my only Zelda game and a bit of Twilight Princess, so I'm pretty interested in playing
I want to see new stuff. That's
Luigi's Mansion 3 as well. Fire Emblem 3.
Fire Emblem!
Fire Emblem
3 houses.
Sorry, Fire Emblem 3 houses.
Hey!
Yo,
Get that game. It's coming out just now. Get that game. Don't worry about E3. Get that game.
Yes, get the two older ones. Like, for sure.
Fire Emblem.
And of course, we spoke about this a little bit before, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, which is a continuation of the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series, exclusive to Nintendo Switch specifically for this game, which is a very big get for obviously being guided by Marvel and everything, like the Avengers project.
Infinity Stones once again, but this time there's more characters.
So I loved Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 on PS3. That was one of the very early PS3
You ever
games.
play X-Men Apocalypse?
No.
Yo, that's where it came from, bro. That was lit.
So yeah, is there anything else Nintendo-wise that you guys are hoping gets shown?
Have they denied if they're going to show any new models?
Oh yeah,
Because that's what I'm excited about.
Yeah.
I want a purely handheld
Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something that feels good in the hands. I can play Hollow Knight nice and comfortably. You know,
I get you. Yeah.
I
So
was reading something and I saw a lot of people talking about FF14 going to Switch, and I wouldn't be totally surprised if I saw that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind like having.
It won't be a big thing, but it would just be like, hey.
you have the option at least.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing more great RPGs going there. So how we have
Astral Chain,
even the Persona,
Persona 5. Yeah,
I would be like, okay, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
The Switch can handle
Persona definitely.
Definitely, like if they would to ever announce Persona 5, that is where I'd get it on. You know, because
you can play it on the go.
That's the biggest.
And that's a
thing.
130-hour game.
Exactly. And like if something is very stylized, because like even Valkyria Chronicles 4, I've not bought on any other console because I wanted on that because I loved how 2 was on the PSP and I could just whip it out, play that next mission, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So the convenience of an RPG on the Switch is absolutely great.
Good shot, guys, with a couple of those, especially P5, which is
That was me.
Good job. So let's move on to our final part of our E3 2019 preview, which is the third-party games that some of these are rumored, some of these are definitely going to appear, maybe we just don't know where, as well as I'd like you guys to throw in, this is your wish list segment, any crazy thing that you want to be announced or happen will be there. So to begin with, we have FromSoft with their rumored game that's being co-developed or written by George R.R. Martin, of course, from Game of Thrones. So this is supposed to be some kind of Norse kingdom-like game, several kingdoms, swords and shields combat. George R.R. Martin is apparently going to be writing this. He has spoken on his blog when Game of Thrones Season 8 wrapped up. He talked about how he's consulting with a Japanese company about making a game. I mean, it obviously has to be tied to FromSoft, Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro. Especially you, Alan.
Bro, he's gonna write half the story then leave.
That's the thing. Like
we have nothing to go on, but how do you feel about
A
this?
video game is a
like I'm
chapter
half
of
and
a
half.
book.
Yeah.
I mean,
Come on.
It depends. You can look at it optimistically, or you know.
I think a
very
video
negative
game can be a
view.
chapter
So like,
of a
if
book.
I'm optimistic, like I'm excited for it. I want to see something that's got a lot of political intrigue. You know, like it's very easy, I think, to nail down the,
You think it's
the
gonna be
combat
hard?
elements. Sorry.
You think it's gonna be hard?
If it's hard, I'm out.
If it's hard, I'm fine with that.
I'm out.
Pause.
Because like it's from software.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If it's from software, the way
hard.
that they do their world building, and with a type of story that Martin can deliver, I think this game could be a 10 out of 10. Do I think it's going to be so? I don't know. Based on, you know, just his reputation, can a game literally deliver on that sort of story element? You know,
I don't think we'll
so
see
like,
gameplay. I think
we'll
we'll see a cinematic.
Yeah,
With
it's
the dragon
cinematic.
blowing
I'm
fire
not
at
really
the
worried
There are no
about the
dragons in
gameplay.
this
That's the
one,
thing.
right?
There's
Because
dragons.
Dark Souls is not a technical game by any means,
Exactly.
but it's one of the best games of all time, especially
it's
from
hard.
a story deliverance in terms of the
Yeah,
environment.
I'll be interested to see how they lean into the hardcore aspect of this game. Because if you've got George R. R. Martin, it's kind of like we're kind of making something for the mainstreamish kind of.
That's a good point.
So are you
could
gonna
build-
make it simpler
You
than
could
a
build
regular
on
Dark
his
From
aspect
software.
of the hero can die. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
yes.
So like even from a story narrative, you can drive along that point. So like if, for example, like you could die and this impacts the story after you
yeah.
die several number of
And
times, I could definitely be
you've
down
got a
for that.
point. You've
But
got a
this is my 10 out of 10 idea. Is that what's going to be delivered?
And on top of
Who
that,
knows?
George R. R. Martin has always given the impression that anybody can die, and From Software, I'm sure,
They're all about
they
dying.
know more about games
They love
And
your
dying.
guys dying.
he does.
For
So
sure.
they're gonna be like, we make our
They'll
games
let a
pretty
face
hard.
hugger hug your guy with praying to somebody and like that's it.
So it may, I come to think about it, it's gonna be hard.
Perfect scenario, great game.
Yeah.
We don't know if it's going to be there.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare. We don't know where this is gonna pop up, but we're expecting something.
love
This has
Modern
we've already had.
Dude, it looks lit.
Yeah, we've
down
had
for
the
that.
review
It looks
trailer,
lit,
and I think it looks
What
good.
kind of
That
an aim
cigar
is
behind the tree. I mean, come on.
So this new
Stay
Call of
frosty.
Duty, guys,
Stay
is
frosty.
you guys know is being built on a whole new engine. They finally left their previous engine behind. I mean, the night vision stuff
Oh, I can
looked
think of
almost
so many
photorealistic.
Ole.
These
Captain-
Captain-
Wait.
Captain Price is back.
The biggest point, bro. No season what?
Oh, no season pass. As well. Confirmed no season pass. All DLC is gonna be free. All the maps are gonna be free. So it'll be interesting to see how Activision look to
Yeah.
make their money back on this.
This could be a huge game.
So that would be really good to look at. This is my personal megaton, Cyberpunk 2077.
Game of the year.
It's not coming this year. I'll kill you now,
Game of next year.
probably.
I think
Well,
Cyberpunk,
well,
I think Cyberpunk is a hype game. I think that it's gonna.
The
They're gonna
gameplay demo is surely gonna.
Yeah,
They've already
yeah,
said
I
we're gonna
think-
have a private demo and we're gonna have a public.
They'll
demo.
make us wait for like 5 months. And we'll
No,
read
no.
about it and watch it.
No, they CD Projekt Red actually came out and said we're gonna have a specific public demo which we showcase, and then we're gonna have a specific private demo which we demo to press, but that is also going to be released.
Yeah, but they're making us wait for that press demo, bro.
But you still get your own, because I'm imagining the press demo will be like a larger version of the public demo.
But that's why I keep saying Microsoft are winning E3.
Well, the thing with Cyberpunk for me, this is one of the games I'm most hyped for this generation. I mean, I am absolutely
Really?
buzzing. Yeah, for me, I am dying. I think CD Projekt Red are
You know, we can go back to last year's predictions, and I remember I was very vocal about this game.
I was
Everyone
just as
was
hyped for
vocal about
Cyberpunk. Everybody was going crazy for Cyberpunk, man. I mean,
I
so
think that Cyberpunk is probably around 80%, 70% finished, and they're gonna
It's
give the
finished.
press-
It's finished. They're
gonna
just
get-
they're
they're
just
gonna
doing
give
stuff.
the-
Ironing out the kinks.
adding
give the
stories,
press-
adding quests.
They're gonna give the
cycles,
press.
yeah.
They're gonna give the press an area, and it's gonna be so epic.
And everyone was so upset. Why isn't it third person?
I got
I don't
over
mind.
that. I also had a
Exactly.
problem. I got
It
over
The
took a
that.
game
while.
is gonna be lit. It's gonna be
I
lit,
got over
bro.
that. So Cyberpunk, really looking forward to that. Moving on, Dino Crisis is more of a wish list sort of thing. I know this is me and you.
Yeah,
you know,
me too.
big Dino
What are
Crisis
we reading
guys.
now, we?
Capcom,
Oh.
obviously not having their own press conference. I mean, what are we thinking? Dino Crisis, should we will it into existence or?
It's not a matter of willing it into
That
existence.
was-
It's going to happen. It's
gonna
a question of when are they going to let us know that
it's
it's going to
happening.
happen.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the overwhelming success of Resident Evil and the way that it plays, the way that it is so modern, but pays so much homage to the original games. Not just two, but the original type of series. Like, I love when I approach a door and you see that, like, cinematic sort of thing. Okay, the key doesn't work and so on. Like,
Exactly, yeah, that was dope, yeah.
I think between them and, actually, no, not even them, just them as alone. Capcom, between Resident Evil and the Monster Hunter series.
They know what they're
They
doing.
know how to show this is where we come from, this is how we're moving forward.
You know what?
So
I'm
Dino
looking for?
Crisis, I think, would look absolutely incredible, would play incredible. If they announced it, I'd be beyond happy.
I would be more hype, as a remake. I told these guys before, they talked about Dino Crisis. But if I saw Quiet Man 2
Wow, I'm losing my shit with
Quiet
excitement. Most hyped game ever. I talked about Cyberpunk 2 minutes ago. F that.
Quiet
Give me
Man
Quiet
2.
2. Yes.
Don't even release one.
Hype.
Just
Hype.
give me 2.
All right, guys. You know what? I'm gonna say something very serious that I want. Rocksteady.
Oh,
DC.
they're sorry to burst your bubble. Rocksteady have just confirmed as of today that they're not going to be at E3, but they hope you have a good show.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it is. So don't.
I mean, it's all about the wishes.
Today?
Mind you, yeah, they said it today. I think it
Parasite
was
Eve.
today or yesterday.
Parasite Eve over Dino Crisis. Just give me Parasite Eve.
I wanted Rocksteady to come out with a Superman.
They've confirmed they're not working on Superman either. So,
confirmed that? What?
Yeah, they confirmed that about last year that they were not
Damn.
working on a Superman. One of the
Didn't even
game
know that.
designers over
Then all
there
I can hope for is
basically
Harry Potter.
confirmed
Then.
that.
All I can hope for is Harry
So yeah, so a couple games here that we know are going to be there. Back for Blood, the creators of Left 4 Dead are back with a new co-op zombie shooter game. That I'm mildly interested to see. Control from Remedy, Quantum Break, Alan Wake. What they've shown of Control since last year, I've been fascinated by.
Control
All the
is good,
weirdness,
though.
it's got Death Stranding vibes to it in certain
Death
places.
Stranding.
So I'm really excited for
Ooh,
that.
did you guys
We
see
got
you?
Borderlands 3, which has been
Yeah,
announced.
that would be lit.
You know.
But listen, I'm just gonna say, I said this in a couple
Yep,
groups.
yep.
Listen, that game cover is ridiculous. There's no
Oh,
need to do that.
the
There was
one-
no
what
need.
Yeah, the three. What is
they
it?
did.
Is he doing this with?
Bro,
He's
man.
doing a Jesus pose.
Yeah, he's doing a Jesus pose essentially.
That's it.
Um,
We're talking about it.
Vampire: The Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Now, which one of you guys? This is the
Vampire,
OG
this
shit.
is the
Did you
OG
guys
PC
play?
Vampire game.
Yeah.
So listen, this game is a cult
is-
classic.
I am
Yeah.
so hyped for
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
game, and I've never played Vampire:
I'm
The
hyped.
Masquerade. I'm hyped.
I just hope-
like
I
I'm
hope
on
it's
the fence
consistent.
about it. It
No,
depends
I watched
how they- how
gameplay
they're gonna-
videos
yeah.
of the old one, and I'm like,
No,
this
this
game,
could
modern
be-
made. Oh,
This could be really good.
If it's done well,
yeah.
it's gonna be great.
So that's gonna be probably really interesting. Shenmue 3, of course.
Shenmue. We like the
Yeah,
game
it's
on
too late as far as I'm
Dreamcast.
concerned.
Who Shenmue? Bruh, that game looks like. You remember that game, Ridge Racer? Like, take the driver out to
Oh,
that
yeah,
game
Ridge Racer.
and make her say dialogue, bruh. Just get that out my face.
Not that bad.
Get that out
Looks
my
fine.
face.
It looks bad.
It looks
though.
fine, guys.
If
Come
this
on.
game came out 7 years ago,
It's a
it would be like
Kickstarter.
the game of the year.
17.
Kickstarter.
Kickstarter, let's make it look good.
Of course, this is more on my wish list. The Harry Potter AAA
Oh,
game.
I want
Yeah.
Harry
That
Potter.
My boy is dead.
last year. So apparently in this game we're going to be one of the students at Hogwarts, not tied to Harry Potter specifically, but we'll go on our own weird,
that
dark,
alone,
epic
Can I
adventure.
pick Slytherin?
You're
I want to
six.
pick Slytherin.
Yes, you will. Apparently, you will be able to pick what house you want to be in.
Ravenclaw.
A narrative.
Dark arts.
The narrative will adapt to what house you pick. And
Is Harry Potter in the game?
no,
I
no,
don't
no,
think
no,
so.
no. It's got
I don't
nothing
think
to do
Because
with
if
that.
he was in the game, it would be trash.
No, he's not. He's not. He's not.
outside
He's
of
not.
it.
Mind you,
Yeah.
Harry Potter game.
Hogwarts was built for that own, man.
I really feel that Harry Potter deserves like a really high quality. I'm a
They
big
blood.
Potter guy. I'm a
They
big
I'll be
blood.
down for like
No,
a Harry
people
Potter
die
game
in Harry
where
Potter.
your spell is
People
determined by
die
a
in
right
Harry
hand
Potter, so I think that there should be
you know?
dark arts.
So how
Dark
fast
arts.
you move that sort of thing? I mean, or even like the PS4
You don't know
D-pad.
your.
Oh yeah, that actually
I'm
kind
looking
of
at
cool.
that,
Yeah,
that sort
yeah,
of thing. Like you really show your mastery of the
Guardian
arts.
Leviosa.
and
That
making a
one is like-
loadout with spells.
I mean,
What's
kind
that
of
guy?
cool.
Dr. Evil.
let's bring some oblivion into this.
Into that, yeah.
Let's create some spells.
And the last one kind of on my wish list is Titanfall 3.
Not
which
happening.
is- I'm really hoping that Titanfall 3 gets announced. It's been rumored that Respawn are working on it while they've been creating Apex. I thought Titanfall 2 is one of the best FPSs this generation, especially in terms of the both, to be fair, across multiplayer and single player. The time stuff they were doing with single player, the controls in multiplayer were like absolute butter in your hands. I don't know who else played Titanfall 2
You know
here,
the funny thing is
but,
though, is that Titanfall could get another game with a multiplayer that is as good or even better than Apex.
yes, because that's the thing that hasn't made me play Apex.
It's a
'Cause I'm like, where are
foundation.
my Titans? Where are my
It's
Titans?
a foundation that they can build on. So
Yeah, so I really want to see that. Is there anything else you guys want?
Hollow Knight Silk Song. Okay. Yeah. Ole, I know you said you reckon like Celeste is like the best in this class. But let me tell you right now.
Yes, one of the best.
Let me
really
tell you
like
right
that
now.
game.
Hollow Knight is like the best Metroidvania Souls-like game around.
Yeah.
Period. So the trailer that they showed for Silk Song, it's still debatable whether it's a sequel or prequel, but I think a sequel. The mechanics look so fluid, so tight, and so on. The original game was already so tight in the way the mechanics worked and how you fight and so on. So that for me is a game I'm so excited.
Is that game permadeath? Does it work with permadeath?
It's not permadeath. It's very similar to the Souls series.
Okay.
Where you can amass like a certain amount of coins. You die,
You get to
you can lose those things. Yeah.
Okay.
But the nice thing about it is they work the story elements into how that works.
Okay.
Like I was telling Michael the other day. For me, it's the best Souls-like game because it takes all of the aspects of Dark Souls 1 and works them just as well as the original game, as well as adding platform elements to it.
Okay.
It's really a one-of-a-kind game. And like I said, the way the second one looks, it's just built way more on that. So if they show anything about that, even if it's just a 30-second trailer, I'm so hyped.
Yeah.
Sole?
For me, I think I've pretty much covered all the
What do you want?
stuff. Yeah, I think my megaton, like I'm saying, is Titanfall 3. I can't really think of anything else because, I think Titanfall 3 for me would be awesome to get.
Let me drop a bomb on all of you guys. Okay, listen, this is what we will be looking forward to and what might just destroy E3. Divinity 3 or Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh,
One of those two games might be announced at E3.
Oh, that's a long shot, but I like it.
No, I mean the
long shot, but I like it.
No.
Confirmed?
They've changed the wording on the website, and we don't know if it's Divinity 3 or Baldur's 3. So as
I
of now,
hope
I'm
Baldur's.
speaking from a point of saying I don't know what it is, but either or will be very lit for me if I see that.
Yeah, either way,
That's your get hype moment, yeah?
That's my get hype moment.
Patrick?
I've got 3 games that I know will probably not be there, but I'm gonna shoot for them anyway.
Go
Do
for
it.
Gran Turismo with a garage, car wash,
With the cow.
campaign,
The most random request of all time.
licenses. I want the
It's
whole
an important
shebang.
request.
But
though.
Forza, bro.
They're not there though.
They're
Sony's
not
not
there.
there.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but I get what you mean.
I want a Gran Turismo. I want a FF16. I know it might not be there because all hands are on deck.
Yeah.
It's
Your dreams are
3 more years.
terrible.
I know.
It's not gonna happen.
I know. And I think Elder Scrolls, but it won't be there. So, hey man,
Dude, you are
I'm
dreaming.
shooting in the dark.
What's the last?
Listen, this is
Elder
a-
Scrolls again confirmed
Yeah.
not to
Yeah,
see
that's-
this.
That's black.
No, listen, since PK is throwing one in the dark, I'll throw one in the dark as well. This is not gonna happen, but if it did happen, I'll lose my mind. Because like I said, the curse of the Infinity Stones, if there is a Marvel vs. Capcom 4, I'll call it 4 because whatever that nonsense was,
Yeah.
that would kill me. But that's not gonna happen. But it could happen. But it won't.
Probably not.
You gonna wrap up for us, Brody?
Yeah, I think that's it. That's our big E3 2019 preview. I really hope you guys enjoyed being with us as we covered all the conferences, all our games. We're gonna be trying to do live streams for most of these. I think we're gonna.
You tell me, bro.
The only one I probably might miss is what do you call it?
Square.
Because
Square is late.
it's at a terrible time for me and I've worked.
So
the
you
next
won't,
day.
you won't be awake for Bethesda.
No, and Bethesda. I'm skipping that. I'm
How
skipping
can we
Bethesda
watch
and Square.
Microsoft together, bro?
Yes, we'll see
Me
that
and you,
together,
bro.
yeah. We'll see that together. I think I'm guaranteed for Microsoft and Ubisoft. I don't think I'm gonna. EA,
Where's
Yeah.
Sony?
Sony are.
Where's Sony,
in
bro?
bed? In bed. I'm trying to
This
look
is how
at
you
the
lost the
image
last
that you
time.
sent with the time, so I can at least tell everyone what time.
Michael,
Because we're gonna
This
live.
is how they lost the last time.
Wait. We're gonna record our live stream reactions to as many of these conferences as possible, so at least you guys can be in the chat, respond. Yes, possible. You guys should join us in the chat. So you'll be able to respond.
say it's cold.
Talk to us. So Microsoft. What time is Microsoft? Jesus Christ. Is there any
Microsoft is
African
always
time?
decent. No. Microsoft
Yeah,
is always
Microsoft
decent.
Microsoft had a good
Yeah,
time.
but there's no like African time.
There
here.
is over there, bro.
Aren't there?
I'm looking at Lagos. Okay, so Microsoft will be at 9 p.m. on
Yeah, then
Sunday.
the afternoon.
That's
LA.
very good.
Bethesda is going to be at about 1:30 a.m. on Sunday as well. Oh well, Monday morning.
So Alan, we have to watch that, man.
There's no watching shit.
What do you mean?
I'm good.
Square Enix.
We've never missed.
Square Enix is gonna be at 3 a.m.
We've never
I'll
missed.
wake up for that.
No, we are watching.
And of course, the Nintendo Direct is going to be about 6 p.m. on Tuesday.
That you can
and the
miss.
EA Play, I believe, is going to be at about 6 p.m. on Saturday.
Ooh, come play FIFA
6 or
20.
7 p.m.
FIFA
Ubisoft
20.
is
Look at this safe
Ubisoft-
trailer. No one can
Ubisoft
really
is
mess up our
Saturday
game.
as well.
Soccer, so fun.
Soccer. We got Neymar.
Ubisoft is 9 p.m. on a Monday. Monday for Ubisoft. Sorry, not 9 p.m., 10 p.m. I'm adding an hour on top of that. Yes, 10 p.m. on Monday. So we're going to have live streams for those. Definitely tune in for those live stream reactions. Join us in the chat. It's going to be a fun time. It's E3, guys. It's gaming Christmas. You know what it is. Thanks so much for tuning in to this
This is
preview.
the third time.
This is going to be our third year.
Thank
Third
you.
year of covering
It's a big
E3.
deal. You gotta watch.
It's always great, man. We love the feedback you guys give us. We love being a part of the conversation with you guys. So much stuff happening. I think we're going to wrap it from there. Alan, anything else you want to add?
F7, Hollow Knight.
You're good. Michael?
Being the best Dota player in Zambia. Just
Patrick?
Hey, Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. And for me, Cyberpunk Titanfall 3. And I'm in heaven. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Really hope we see you during E3. That's InCntrl.
a Birdman.
That's InCntrl episode 21 coming at you from Fox and Hound. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. We'll see you during
Bye,
E3.
guys.
Happy E3.